Hi guys. So I talked about the three fundamentals of skincare, which is cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen. I've already talked about cleansing in another video, which I'll post the link in the comment section so that those who have not seen that can see that, alright? So today I'm talking about moisturizing. Why I really want to talk about moisturizing is that sometimes the term moisturizing confuses us. So some people, once they hear moisturizing, they don't understand what it is. This can be this one again. I remember when I was in school, I was looking for a moisturizer and I went to different skincare stores. Do you guys have a moisturizer? And they're like, no. These are people who have cream sitting on their shelves. I myself, I didn't also know what I was looking for. So I couldn't help myself. I ended up going back home. Moisturizing is the same thing as applying a cream. Very simple and short. The cream you've been using on your body is a moisturizer. So now what is the importance? Why do I need to moisturize? Number one is that moisturizing helps to infuse moisture into the skin. So as much as we say, oh, don't use harsh cleansers, it is still important for us to know that after you take a bath, after you take a shower, you need to infuse moisture, because in the process of that cleansing, you have lost moisture. Or moisturizing helps to replace what you have removed. And another thing moisturizing does is that it helps to protect your skin from losing moisture. So if without moisturizing, your skin can lose moisture to the environment. It is called transepidermal water loss. Your skin will be dry and dehydrated and all of that. So moisturizing helps to ensure that you don't lose water from your skin to the environment. Since moisture is retained, your skin is going to be soft and supple. That is the third benefit of moisturizing. Wait, another benefit of moisturizing is that it helps to protect your skin barrier. So this our skin has a barrier which protects external things like irritants, pollutants from entering into our bloodstream, entering deep into the skin. Moisturizing helps to keep that skin barrier on point, keep that skin barrier intact. Another thing moisturizing will do for you is that it helps to soothe sensitive skin. So people who have sensitive skin will notice that when they moisturize, when they apply cream, it helps to calm down the skin. Another thing that moisturizing does for us is that it reduces the appearance of wrinkles. Let me tell you, people who have dry skin, one of the downsides of having dry skin, amongst others, is that dry skin ages faster. Okay, while oily skin, one of the advantages is that oily skin takes time to age, because that oil is providing lubrication. When we moisturize and our skin is soft, is supple, it does not wrinkle, honestly, as someone whose skin is just perpetually dry. These are the benefits of moisturizing. So someone might ask, how can I get moisturizing wrong? If moisturizing is just applying cream, how can I possibly get that wrong? Let me tell you, there are many things we are doing wrong while moisturizing that we do not. Number one, some people do not even moisturize at all. That's the first mistake. The people who just take a shower and go, I am telling you that there are people like that. They exist. They don't see the need to moisturize. That's number one. I've talked about the benefit, and I'm sure that by now they have a change of heart. The second mistake is that people with oily skin, they feel like, oh, my skin is already producing enough oil. Why do I need to moisturize? If you take a shower and you don't moisturize, your skin is going to send a signal to your brain that, oh, this place is dry, produce oil. I've already talked about this in an earlier video. I'm talking about oily skin. So your skin is going to send a signal to your brain, produce oil, and your brain is going to overdo it. Applying a moisturizer just helps to keep things leveled, keep things balanced. It is important for people with oily skin to moisturize. Don't say, oh, I have oily skin, I don't mean to moisturize. Moisturize so that oil production will not be excessive. Another mistake people make, this one is a bit tricky, is using body creams on the face. So some people can get away with it, honestly. I'm not even going to lie. There are people who they can use their body creams on their face without issues, especially people with dry skin. So what exactly is the issue around using body creams on the face? Body creams are meant for the body. The body is thicker. The body is tougher, unlike the face, which is usually thinner and more sensitive. The skin on the body is different. So moisturizers for the body, sometimes they might be heavy. They might contain fragrance. They might contain things, that should not be used on the face. But like I said, there are people who can use body creams on their face and get away with it. But that is not acne prone. If you're acne prone, you have oily skin, you are acne prone, you can't get away with it, my dear. You need a product meant for the face. So if you can get away with it, that is fine. But listen to your skin. If you notice you're breaking out unnecessarily, your skin is unnecessarily greasy and oily, please get you a moisturizer for the face. You can even get yes, there are moisturizers for face and body, that is fine. The thought people make with moisturizing is that they use wrong products. So someone with dry skin, if you have dry skin and you use a moisturizer for oily skin, you would notice that it's as if you didn't apply anything. Because moisturizers for oily skin are most of the time very lightweight. They are very light so that they do not clog pores. Okay, so if you have dry skin, you might not get that benefit, or you might apply the moisturizer and then your skin is still the same or just slightly different. And if you have oily skin and you use the moisturizer for dry skin, you might break out, you might have acne, or your skin will just feel so greasy, so oily, because moisturizers for dry skin are usually thicker so that it can, really, really do the job. So it is important that you get a moisturizer for your skin type. If you have oily skin, you might benefit from moisturizers that are called emulsions. This is why it is important to watch video reviews before you purchase products. You need a product for oily skin. Now you need a product that is very lightweight. Another mistake that we make with moisturizing is that some people moisturize dry skin. What do I mean? So they take a shower, they come out, they get busy with other things. The skin is now dry. All of the water has now gone off before they now apply a moisturizer. Don't forget that moisturizing is meant to retain moisture. There's no moisture to be retained. What is the moisturizer doing for you? So always try to apply moisturizer on damp skin. When you towel dry your skin, which I don't even recommend, I always recommend allowing your skin to dry on its own. Maybe use a fan or something. don't allow it to dry off completely. Apply product as much as possible. Most products, apply your moisturizer to damp skin. I promise you, if you start doing that, you're going to see a difference in your skin. Apply your moisturizer to damp skin. This does not apply to only moisturizer. Even things like your hydrating serum, your hydrating toner, stuff like that, oils, skincare oils, they are best applied on damp skin so that they seal in that moisture. And then there are people that say they don't need to moisturize at night. Moisturizer is not a sunscreen that you wear only in the daytime when the sun is shining to protect you from the sun. A moisturizer is meant to be applied whenever you wash your skin. I don't say why someone will wash their face 3-4 times a day, but if you do for whatever reason, you have to moisturize at night or midnight or 3 a.m. because you need to replenish, you need to replace. So don't say, oh, it's night, I don't need to moisturize. Moisturize your skin whenever you wash, whenever you take a shower. Another mistake that we make with moisturizer, people use too much. People use too much moisturizer. So what you need most times is just a pea-sized amount, just very small. I promise you that it's going to get the job done. Just take very small and just apply on your skin. If it's not enough, put a little more and apply. Some of us use too much product. Now, skincare is expensive because you're using too much. That your bottle of moisturizer is supposed to last you over 6 months. Just a pea-sized amount of a moisturizer is enough.